Hey guys, what's going on? It's Josh here with Take'em TV, and today came out to work on my food plot. Supposed to be planting day, turned into fencing day. That being said, I'm making this really short video to show you guys my 3D deer fence, what I used, how much it cost me, and overall how simple it is to put up for anyone who's doing a food plot under an acre. I would highly recommend putting up a 3D deer fence. Now with that, let's get into the video. Okay, so right behind me, you guys can see I have a fence going around my entire quarter-acre food plot. On the property that I hunt, I could do a bigger food plot. I could do probably right around 3/4 of an acre if I really wanted to. I got space behind me, however, I wanted to leave this long grass for some bedding area. I have a ton of bedding area over there on the neighbor's property. They don't do much with it back there. They just have some walking paths, and then I have another area of bedding over there. So I wanted to keep this as a grazing area because we do have a couple apple trees over here on the property, but then I also wanted this to be a bedding area for the deer as well. So that's the reason why I didn't go any bigger. It would also be a little bit harder for me to come through and till this area up the way that I tilled this up. So that was step one for figuring out what I wanted to do basically for my food plot. However, I quickly came to the realization that these smaller food plots are going to see a lot of pressure from deer in my area, and I don't want them to be overgrazed before season comes. So I started doing some research. I found out about 3D deer fences, and I looked into it. Price wasn't terrible, but I felt like I could do it better. I'm balling on a budget here. I don't got a lot of money to spend on these things. I'm sure a lot of people, right now are kind of in the same boat as me. The economy's not doing too well, so you're not wanting to come out here and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a deer fence, a food plot, whatever, just to shoot 1, 2, maybe 3 deer a year out of your food plot, So I'm gonna go ahead, break this down for you guys real quick, and show you guys how I built mine. Okay, so now your standard 3D deer fence normally has 3 wires. You have your inner fence, which for me, this is my inner fence right here. You normally have one about 40 inches off the ground and one about 16 inches off the ground. And then on your outer fence, which I have right here, you normally have one wire that's right in the middle of those two at 20, 24 inches. Basically, it is just a depth perception manipulator for these deer. And most guys that are doing these 3D deer fences are making them electrocuted. I didn't have the money to buy an energizer, a battery setup, all the grounding rods this year, so I went ahead and did mine just a little bit different. I didn't do the energizer, so what I decided to do was add more wires. And honestly, it wasn't that expensive. So this right here is called poly wire. It is an electric fence wire, and whenever I want to, and if I want to, I can buy an energizer for this and use all of this material that I've used here today to go ahead in the future and hook up an energizer to it. It wasn't that expensive. I think all of my fencing materials, I bought 2 spools of poly wire. One was $41 and the other one was $28, just because they didn't have a bigger spool available to me. And both of those did, 5 strings around a quarter acre, and I could probably do one more string if I really wanted to. I think I have enough left over. If I really wanted to, I could do one more. Moving on to the next part of the deer fence, I went ahead and used the insulators for a electric fence. I was trying to figure out the easiest way to put this wire on the T-posts and on my step-ins, and I could have wrapped it around, but then I went to my local bomb guards, that's where I bought my poly wire and everything, and found out that you can buy these insulators for $6 for a 25 pack. So that was an absolute no-brainer to me. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy those. It's gonna make, you know, my life way easier. So I had to purchase 2 packs. I used 11 T-posts that I bought off a farmer for $1 a piece. No reason why you should be going to the hardware store buying brand new T-posts for this. If you can find them cheap, use them. They'll work. No matter what you need, they'll work. And then I went ahead and purchased these plastic ones from my local bomb guards, Menards, whatever, for $2 a piece. I used 20 of them on the outside, so I'm in $40 for the T-posts. I'm in $11 for my metal T-posts, and then I'm in, you know, $12 for the insulators, and then the wire itself was the most expensive at right around $70. So I'm into this whole thing for less than $150, and I feel like it's going to work extremely well. If you guys have any questions or comments, I'm gonna be doing an update video on this in the future. I want to show you guys how well this works. I'm gonna try and put up some trail cameras around the property to see how well it's working, to see if deer kind of go away from it, whatever. But I'll also give you guys updates on the food plot as we go. I don't want to just make this video and tell you guys, hey, this works, do this, whatever. No, I want to show you guys updates throughout the way and actually show you guys if this 3D non-electric deer fence is working. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of a rant, but I wanted to go ahead, film something, get something out there on my channel. As you guys can tell, I've been away for a while, a little over a month. I've taken a break, kind of just stepped back and enjoyed my life here the last couple months, and I'm back. I'm feeling better. We got duck season coming up next weekend. I'm going to Rogers Waterfowl Weekend down in Missouri. So if you guys see me there, say hi, you know, whatever. But I'm excited to be back. Hunting season's almost here, and I hope you guys are ready for a ton of content coming up. I've got a lot of things planned this year, and we got a lot of friends that are going to be along for the ride, so, and I hope you guys do too. With that being said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It's only helping me out, you know. Every like, every subscriber, it's building the channel bigger and bigger. It's helping me out. It's giving me more, you know, positive vibes about my channel. It's telling me that you guys are liking it more. But with that being said, I'll freaking see you later. Peace.